Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be showing you an example of finding the rule of a tangent function from its graph. A similar question to this was asked in the 2020 Maths Methods Exam 1 and it was worth 3 marks, and 77% of the students couldn't get the full 3 marks for that question. And so hopefully after watching this video you should feel confident answering these types of questions if they come up in your SACs or exams. For this question, we've got part of the graph of the function of the form y equals the square root of 3 times tan of ax plus b is shown below. Find the value of a and b. To find the value of a and b, which is two unknowns, we're going to need to use two pieces of information from what we've been given. And most likely we need to use simultaneous equations to work out each value. Looking at the graph, we can see that we've been given 2 points. When x is equal to pi on 3, y is equal to 1, and when x is equal to pi on 6, y is equal to minus 1. And so, if we sub these into the rule, where x is equal to pi on 3, then y is going to equal 1. And so this is going to be 1 is equal to square root of 3 times the tan of a times x, where x is equal to pi on 3. And so this is going to be a times pi on 3, and then plus b. Rearranging this, we're going to get the tan of a pi on 3 plus b is equal to 1 on the square root of 3. And so the angle a pi on 3 plus b is going to equal tan inverse of 1 on root 3. From here, if we draw our basic triangle, 1, 2 and root 3, this angle here is pi on 6 and this is pi on 3. And so tan of pi on 6 is equal to 1 on root 3, which is opposite of adjacent. And so this means that tan inverse of 1 on root 3 is equal to pi on 6. And so the angle a pi on 3 plus b is going to equal pi on 6. If we multiply both sides by 3 to get rid of the denominator, we're going to get a pi plus 3b is equal to pi on 2. And so this is going to be our first equation in terms of a and b. When x is equal to pi on 6, then y is equal to minus 1. And so subbing this into the rule, we're going to get minus 1 is equal to the square root of 3 times the tan of a times pi on 6 plus b. And so rearranging this, we're going to get the tan of a pi on 6 plus b is equal to minus 1 on root 3. And so therefore the angle a pi on 6 plus b is going to equal tan inverse of minus 1 on root 3. And so this is going to be a pi on 6 plus b is equal to the angle minus pi on 6. And so if we multiply both sides by 6, we're going to get a pi plus 6b is equal to minus pi. And so this is going to be our second equation in terms of a and b. And now that we have our two equations, we can solve for a and b simultaneously. And so if we say the second equation minus the first equation, we're going to get a pi minus a pi, which is 0, and then 6b minus 3b, which is equal to 3b, and this is going to equal minus pi on 2. This is the same as minus 2 pi on 2 minus pi on 2, and so 3b is going to equal minus 3 pi on 2. The 3's will cancel out, and so the value of b is going to equal minus pi on 2. And now to work out the value of a, we can sub in b is equal to minus pi on 2 into the first or the second equation. Subbing it into the first equation, we're going to get a pi plus 3 times minus pi on 2 is going to equal pi on 2. And so a pi minus 3 pi on 2 is going to equal pi on 2. Rearranging this, a pi is going to equal pi on 2 plus 3 pi on 2. And so a pi is going to equal 4 pi on 2, which is 2 pi. The pi's will cancel out, and so the value of a is going to equal to 2. And so therefore, the rule of the function is going to be y is equal to root 3 times the tan of 2x minus pi on 2. And that's it for this question. I hope you followed through and found this video helpful. And if you did, subscribe to this channel so you can see more videos like this, or comment below and let me know your thoughts. And now that you know how to answer this question, you should be able to answer the 2020 exam question and get full marks. To do this, just log into the Maths Methods Club. And then from the main topic, select Functions and Graphs. And then from the subtopic, select Trigonometric or Circular Functions, Go to question type, select Tech Free, and then click on Filter. This is then going to instantly group all the past mathematics exam questions related to trig functions asked in the exam 1 paper. Try and see if you can do the 2020 exam question number 3, which was a similar question to the one we just did, and hopefully you should get 3 marks for this question. And after that, try out all these other questions related to trig functions that you can be asked in exam 1. This way you're going to strengthen your understanding on this topic and be better prepared for your SACs and exams. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in the next video.